All right, here we go, guys. This is gonna be one of the last vlogs of the moving. I know a lot of you guys like them, but I'm exhausted and I need a vacation. Man, I hate moving. Anyway, today I'm gonna tackle the shop. I already kind of started, as you can see, getting like shelves and stuff together, getting stuff unboxed and put up kind of in order. But what I gotta do today is I'm going to be putting together some workbenches and stuff.
The LickMax 2 120 and 240 from Enermax is another awesome choice of AIO liquid coolers for gamers and enthusiasts without breaking the bank. Patented shunt channel technology provides extra layer of cooling capability. Click the link below to find out more.
Now right away, I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. This is actually, I copied Paul's hardware on this one. He had a really good idea of going down to IKEA, getting countertops that you would use in your kitchen, and then just getting some of the screw down legs and using those as workbenches. But instead of L-bracking it to the wall like he did, I'm gonna be doing two freestanding desks so I can move them around in here as workbenches as I need. So I'm just gonna be screwing those legs into the bottom of these countertops. So I totally copied Paul's hardware on that. So that's where credit is due. If you guys wanna know the video he used when he did that in redoing his garage studio, check the link down in the description. Now, as you guys can see, I pretty much got my shelves up and I've got things pretty much organized on the shelves how I want them. What takes up a lot of room in here are these cases. Look how many, I mean, the monitor boxes are pretty big, but most of those are gonna get set up. I'm gonna have a multi-panel arrangement, so I have all the different types of panels to do benchmarking on, 4K ultra wide, 1080p high refresh rate, that sort of thing. These cases take up so much damn room. And a lot of folks are like, Jay, why don't you just give away the cases? The problem is, to ship these cases will cost as much as the cases cost, and that's just not effective. So these companies send over cases for review, and then they just get thrown in the shed or in the storage or whatever, pretty much to never be heard from again unless there's a build that actually qualifies the need for those cases. So it's kind of sucky, but it is the way it is. So I'll figure that out. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all of these, but they take up a lot of room. Here's the racing simulator. I gotta put this thing back together, put the other panels back up. This is gonna be going inside the house, actually, in the upstairs loft slash game room, what I'm calling it. So today is about getting the rest of this organized and getting these benches together and then seeing exactly how much room we have in here. Part of my problem is I believe these are 74 inches long for the short ones, and this is not that wide of a room, and I'm worried about how much space there's gonna be between these shelves here, and if the desk sticks out like a sticks out. I don't want them to just be flat against the wall, because sometimes when I'm building on these big systems, I'd rather get up and be able to walk around it and work on both sides of it than having to move like these big SMA8 heavy cases and stuff around. That's not something that I'm looking forward to. So I want them to be able to stick out into the room, but we'll figure that out. All right, so here's the countertop right here. It's literally just a piece of laminated like MDF, or actually this appears to be a little bit more like a high density fiberboard. It's very, very thick. It's 1.25 inches, but it's got a nice like wood grain to it. Again, it's meant to be a kitchen countertop, but the nice thing is you literally can just screw the legs right into the bottom of it. This was about 79 bucks a piece, so this is obviously gonna be a lot cheaper, and the legs were 15 a piece, so 60 bucks plus 79 bucks, well, $139 per table. That's a lot cheaper than, say, going to Lowe's or Home Depot and buying workbenches. Yeah, plus those legs will extend to 36 inches tall, which makes it very near a stand height, which is going to be good too. All right, and that's what it looks like on the bottom with the legs sticking out. It's really just that simple, and they're very, very sturdy. It's like I said, it's very heavy duty fiberboard, so it's not going anywhere. But that's why I got the adjustable legs. That way I can loosen these up and I can make this really tall if I want. I mean, you see how tall I can make that. So it's almost like a stand desk. All right, so there's the first one. When it's at the highest setting, it's a little bit wobbly, so I might go ahead and bracket that one to the wall. When it's at the highest setting, it's wobbly like that. And I'd rather be at the highest setting, because when I'm working on computers and stuff, I like to be standing. I don't like to be sitting. So I think I'm gonna leave that, I think I'm gonna leave that one at the highest setting like that, and I'm going to bracket it to the wall. So that means I do have to go to Home Depot. I need to go to Home Depot anyway and get some daylight lights for that. That light is way too warm. But anyway, this is also gonna work as like a second set for me, so I can do video production out here as well. All right, and here it is. So it doesn't stick out quite as far as I thought. So I have plenty of room to move through here and get to my water cooling stuff. I figured I'd go ahead and do like kind of a quick tour of what's in here anyway. These two shelves right here are my water cooling items. It's all water cooling stuff. This is kind of like random PC stuff right there. And then over here is all the graphics cards and motherboards, power supplies, headsets, and all that stuff. It's funny how many people get on to me like, you've got so many NVIDIA cards, you have no AMD. This whole shelf is AMD right here. All of this right here is AMD. That's a router. I'm going to be using the G10 from ASRock to do my bridged wireless on the other side of the house, so we have good coverage. But yeah, I mean, the cases and stuff, like I said, and this is actually the giveaway system. The owner was very kind to not be too pressing on getting that right away so that I can deal with the move. He happens to be in Escondido, California. So I'll be planning to meet up with him, which would actually be kind of nice. I don't have to ship that. But anyway, that's my 6700K system. This needs to go upstairs in the office on the guest PC. And then all of these cases and things take up so much room. And then there's still all of this out here. Yeah, these are all monitors right here. This is actually the giveaway monitor. But these are all monitors right here. And then the big wood crate was actually sent to me by LG. It had like a game in there for the Super Bowl, something strange like that. And then of course the racing sim, which I'll be dealing with later. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys are gonna see some videos done out here, probably from this angle right here, very Paul's Hardware-like. Again, go and watch his video if you wanna see how these desks were put together. He did a great job showing how on limited funds you can, granted, $139 for one of these, but that's a lot cheaper than say buying a computer desk that would be this size. 139 bucks times 2 is what, about 280 bucks, and this massive desk, 74 inches and 74 inches. And I wanted this to come out from the wall, like I said. That way I could actually get to both sides of whatever I'm working on. I'll be building computers and stuff out here, which will be really nice. I wanted to show a little bit of progress here in the office as well. So to put this softbox up, camera has its own little spot over there. But yeah, I like the fact that there's not that much going on in here now. It's still a little bit echoey. There's nothing on the walls yet. But I added this glow right here, which flickers on camera again because of the refresh rate and camera refresh rate. But in person, you don't really notice it. Your brain filters it out, but whatever. Here's Skunkworks, of course. Looks great, sitting up here on its perch all by itself. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some recording in here, get some pictures up on the wall. And yeah, the fan kind of messes with shadows a little bit in here, but man, does the fan make it nice. You know how, if you've ever gamed in a small office, you know just how hot it gets. But I want to give you guys a little bit of an update to the office and the amount of room I have in here for activities. This is what the underside of the desk looks like. A lot of people have asked me where I've got this thing. This is actually from IKEA. I don't know if they sell it anymore, but you can see just how long it is. And I've got one on each side. But yeah, the cables are all zip tied together. You can see over there. Yeah, it's easy to get this stuff out because I said zip tied. They're actually not zip tied, they're Velcro. See if I can zoom in on one here. They're actually Velcroed together, so I can just undo the Velcro to get out cables that I want and not to cut zip ties and re-zip tie. Some folks were like, you zip tied it, now you're not gonna be able to get your mouse out, blah blah blah. Obviously that's not the case because everything is Velcroed, and even Velcroed to the little thing right there. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this vlog. I know this one's a little bit shorter. I don't have that many more things to vlog about, honestly. We'll be getting back to some regular content here. The first build that's going to be happening in this workspace here is going to be a Red Mist update. He's updating it from his 780 Ti's to, I believe, 980 Ti's, and he wants to go with a 5960X, I believe, and all that stuff. So anyway, as my phone is blowing up, every time I start to record, my phone goes off. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys want to see. Help me give some content ideas. Sometimes I've got so many things going on that it's hard to really sit down and focus and think, what does the audience want to see? Anyway, let me know down in the comments, or head on over to Twitter or Instagram or whatever. Again, if you were following on Instagram or Twitter, you would have seen all this as it was happening. Or maybe you just like to be shocked and surprised as I just throw it up on the internet. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and as always, take care.